Alright guys, welcome to the inaugural episode of Dana White's Friday Night Fights. A little bit late here, but let's pretend it's Friday, baby. Alright, Herb Dean on the assignment. Our first matchup will be Alexa Grasso from Mexico versus Maria Agapova, making her return to the UFC here. Here we go. 3 rounds in the UFC women's flyweight division. Nice elbow there from Grasso. Grasso, of course, successful in her fight at the UFC 10 prelims. She's got a big victory over Antonina Shevchenko, the older sister of Valentina Shevchenko. Nice spinning back kick to the body there. Puts Agapova down, and some nasty knees in the clinch. Alexa Grasso does some good work in that clinch. And look at that. It was a lead hook followed by a high kick. Grasso really with every fight improves her stand-up. It's kind of magnificent to see. It's like, you know, some people, they kind of reach their peak at the stand-up at some point, but Alexa Grasso is always doing something innovative on the feet. Nice head kick there. Looked like it hurt, but actually didn't, because she answers with her own front kick. Does Agapova. Oh, a nice check hook there from Agapova. I really like that check hook. I thought that was beautiful. Beautiful work. Nice combination. Most of it is blocked. Grasso answers with a straight. Grasso controlling the cage right now, but now backing up to the middle. Oh, nice hook. Oh, two to the body. And then Alexa answered with a check hook at the end of that there. This is what Grasso does. She always makes sure, you know, you're going to come in, rush at her, you're going to get punished. Look at that. And Grasso now with a good one to the body. Alexa Grasso was, she did come up short against Zari Mercer in Australia, back on that, you know, Rockhold Adesanya card. But, you know, she says that wasn't really a career low for her. She's been through the ringer a couple times in her career. And, you know, she's had worse performances. She said she was proud of her performance in that fight, and she's looking forward to perhaps showing everybody that she can really hang with all facets of the game. Strikers, wrestlers, jiu-jitsu specialists. And this is, you know, someone she's up against now, usually a pressure striker. Very hard to put that pressure on Alexa Grasso. We saw Macy Barber try to do it. She paid for it. She ate some nasty counter shots. Alexa Grasso. Oh, she hurt her with that. She hurt her with that kick right there. Agapova now reeling right now. Still trying to gather her bearings. As I was saying, Alexa Grasso, very underrated counterpuncher. I know a lot of people, they get into, you know, how good her boxing is, but they don't exactly tell you what. And just think about the counterpunching. She always punishes you. When you move in, you try to swarm her like Agapova did in this round. And Grasso, look at that elbow. Grasso made her pay for it every time. Agapova could not get out of the pocket without eating something. And I think that's kind of neutralized Agapova's usual strategy of overwhelming the opponent, swarming the opponent. You know, that kind of pressure style of hers. I think Alexa Grasso has really disrupted it. Here we go. Round number 2. She's really neutralized that and kind of outclassed her in that first round. We'll see if Agapova can make the adjustments in this second round. Nice jab there from Agapova. But Grasso answers right back. Grasso slips the jab. They exchange shots there. Don't know which one got the better of that, but Agapova staying pretty tight right now. Oh, nice hook, but Grasso, she took a hook to get in, and she shot one to the body. Nice slip there from Agapova. Very beautiful striking on display from both women. You got to give it to them. Agapova, we haven't seen her be put in this position before where she had to, you know, oh my God, that shot to the body hurt her. Did you see her? She dropped her hands. That shot to the body hurt her. Alexa Grasso was putting it on right now. A nice hook there. Oh, man. Hook overhand. My bad. Oh, uppercut. Oh, she's got her against the fence. She's beating the hell out of her right now. Man, this is not a good position for Agapova to be in. Getting knocked back constantly, again to the body. Oh, that hurt her. Oh, man. She's hunching over. That was a good shot to the body. Oh, nice overhand from Agapova, though. Fires right back. Good recovery from Agapova. Them standing and trading. Damn near center of the octagon here. Oh, there's the overhand. Oh, she's stunned again. She's stunned again. Grazo's walking her down. Grazo's got to go in for the kill here. She's got to finish this fight. Look at my goodness, the slicing elbows. Alexa Grasso was punishing her. I mean, it just makes you wonder how good Zari Mercer is, or how good any of Alexa Grasso's former opponents are, that they were able to Oh my goodness! That is the end of the fight. I wasn't even. That looked like a straight followed by a kick coming down. Oh man, Herb Dean steps in. That's it. We gotta look at the replay. Let's see this. Look like a and then the kick right to the jaw coming down. Oh my goodness, I think she was out already, but that certainly didn't help things. Whoa. What a knockout, a statement from the Mexican Alexa Grasso. Beautiful, beautiful performance from start to finish. The first ever winner here tonight on Dana White's Friday Night Fights. Will Alexa Grasso be back here next week? Who knows? Anybody can show up at any time. She looks healthy. She looks ecstatic. She's saying now in her post-fight interview that she's ready to go again. She's not injured. She's healthy, God willing. I mean, I love to see her go again. Alexa Grasso might be looking to work that that guy's, his name escapes me right now. That guy's name escapes me. That Khamzat schedule. I don't know why I forgot Khamzat's name, but that Khamzat schedule, you know, working so many fights in such a short period of time. I mean, it was the schedule Angela Lee was putting on before she won her championship. Maybe Alexa Grasso is looking for that, you know, kind of fast-tracking herself to a title opportunity. And hey, I mean, performances like that, we could be looking at Alexa Grasso competing for that flyweight title sooner rather than later. What a performance for Alexa Grasso. Congratulations to the Mexican. All right, guys, here is our official poster and fight card reveal for UFC 12 Hell to Pay, which will be in the Saitama Super Arena in Saitama, Japan. This poster is just iconic. You can see the flags representing the nations: Nigeria, Singapore. Of course, these women also represent Canada, Australia. But man, just what a beautiful poster. So let's get into this fight card right now. All right, at the top of the card for our day one prelims, we have Marina Rodriguez versus Seo Hee-ham. The returning Korean star fought before in the UFC, making her return, trying to have a better run than she did last time. We will see if she can get it done in this strawweight bout. And I think this is going to be a great match for Seo to get her foot back in the door. Marina Rodriguez is no easy task, but if she can make a statement against someone like that, definitely Seo Hee-ham will make a statement in the women's strawweight division. I'm very excited to see how this turns out. Speaking of UFC returns, welcome back Kyoji Horiguchi, making his return to the octagon in Japan against Ricky Simon. And this is going to be a bantamweight scrap. These are two very explosive, very high action bantamweights as this bantamweight division grows and grows. Of course, you have new arrivals like Inoue, also Japanese, will not be competing on this card, but you know, you gotta wonder, could we see a battle of the Japanese? Horiguchi coming back to the UFC. Hopefully he can find some kind of success here, but Ricky Simon is a very, very tough challenge for anyone. especially someone who has not competed in the UFC for so long, someone who's battled layoffs and injuries like Horiguchi. If Horiguchi can get this done, I mean, that kind of makes him already elite in this division. Alright guys, the day 1 co-main event will be Viviane Araújo versus Evie Shamrock. These two women, I mean, if you haven't been following their beef, they just cannot stand each other. They have been salivating at the mouth to get in the cage together, and I've been salivating to see them get in the cage together, because we are going to see nothing short of fireworks in this flyweight contest. Can Evie Shamrock set herself on the path to a top contendership in this division, or is Viviane Araújo going to derail the prodigal daughter? Who knows? But everybody cares, because this is a big fight for both women. Cannot wait. Alright guys, the day 1 prelims main event. Middleweight action, Anthony Chandler versus Sean Strickland. The Ruthless Rebel, Anthony Chandler, looking to continue his win streak in the UFC, was successful at the UFC 10 prelims recently. He will be coming back in November in Saitama to take on Sean Strickland. Two very well-versed fighters. We saw Anthony add another layer to his game with some good grappling against another grappler in the UFC 10 prelims. Of course, Sean Strickland, his skills speak for themselves, his resume speaks for itself, and he is a danger to anybody who steps in the octagon with him. Going to be a great fight, good way to send us into the main card, and we're getting spoiled. We're getting spoiled. Top of the card for day 1, the return of Joanna Jędrzejczyk against her former opponent, former rival, Carla Esparza. The last time these two women stepped in the octagon, it was all Joanna. This is Joanna getting her foot back in the door after falling to Angela Lee at the iconic Made in Heaven event back in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in March of this year. She is looking to get back in title contention. But so is Carla Esparza, who has been on amassed a very impressive win streak. I mean, the odds makers say that Joanna is going to win this one, but if Carla Esparza is going to pull off this upset, I mean, that you'd have to think that would put her in title contention. I mean, Joanna said she only signed onto this fight if she was guaranteed a title shot afterwards. Dana White obliged. Joanna wins, she gets a title shot. Carla wins. What happens for this division? She just turns the division on its head. Carla Esparza taking this fight to begin with, welcoming Joanna back to the UFC. She's taken on a tough task herself, and that kind of tells you the heart that Carla Esparza has. But will heart be enough to overcome the Polish power of Joanna Jędrzejczyk? This is going to be a great opener for the fans in Saitama. He's back. It's Derek Quinn putting the interim middleweight championship on the line against the former 185 king, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. Of course, Derek Quinn becoming one of the only men in history to defend his interim belt, as Luke Rockhold will be competing for the light heavyweight strap. Israel Adesanya questioned the idea of making Derek Quinn versus KSI an interim title match. Israel Adesanya didn't agree with not having the former champion in the interim title belt, but he is here now, and Israel Adesanya has promised to expose some crucial flaws that he sees in Derek Quinn's game. Derek Quinn, well, when we asked him for comment, he kind of didn't respond. Actually started blaring Backstreet Boys. I don't know what that was about, and then hung up on us. But nevertheless, Derek Quinn should be ready for this fight, because Israel Adesanya sure is ready. This middleweight division is the best it's been in a very long time, and there are some exciting fights on the horizon. This is one of them, and this will shape the future of that incredible, growing, expanding division. All right, day 1 co-main event. Holly Holm versus Valentina Shevchenko. Valentina the Bullet Shevchenko and the Preacher's daughter going at it for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship. Valentina Shevchenko completely shut out and dominated Cris Cyborg in her first defense of the title. It was a very one-sided affair. Can she repeat that once again? Holly Holm did give Valentina trouble, dropped Valentina in their first fight. That was a big point of contention there. But Valentina dragged out the later rounds and made it her fight. Can she do that again, or will Holly Holm once again pull off another upset, repeat history, and become the champion once again? Alright, Luke Rockhold asked for it, and now he's going to get it. Luke Rockhold versus the Sandman, the reigning, defending UFC light heavyweight champion Alan Snyder. Luke Rockhold had a successful return to 205 against Rampage Jackson. He is looking to carry that success into becoming a 2-division champion, UFC middleweight and UFC light heavyweight. But Alan Snyder is a phenom. He's a phantasm. You can't figure him out. He is so skilled in every point of the game: wrestling, striking, kickboxing, pure boxing, clinch work. I mean, the Sandman does it all. But will he drown in the misunderstood masterpiece who is coming out of Never Neverland in this day one main event? One of the biggest, if not the biggest, light heavyweight fight of all time. Their history speaks for itself. The words have been exchanged, but now it's time to get locked in a cage with the most dangerous man in all of combat sports, the baddest man on the planet. How does Luke Rockhold do in the face of adversity? He will be tested, that is for certain. This is going to be a can't miss fight, and what a way to end off day one. Wow. Day two, we open with the return of another Japanese fighter, Kana Komurata versus Nina Nunes. A strawweight bout, 3 rounds, MMA rules. Two very, very tough fighters. Can Kaneko show off in front of her home crowd and show out? Another Japanese athlete returns home, Mizuki Inoue, going up against Carolina Kowalkiewicz in the strawweight division, 3 rounds. We'll see if Mizuki, just like the last fight, can kind of put something together here and come away with a victory in front of her home crowd. I mean, the pressure is on for all these Japanese fighters, and they have to be feeling it. I mean, everyone says, I don't feel pressure, but listen, you're competing in front of your people, you're competing in front of your family, your friends, your home people, and you're up against these people that if you lose them, that's going to stick with you in your nation. It's going to stick with your reputation in Japan or wherever nation you're representing that you're fighting. And we saw with Amanda Nunes back in Brazil, the entire crowd chanting for her, singing for her, and then Valentina Shevchenko came back and just absolutely mauled her. And we really haven't seen Amanda since. But once again, that pressure is very, very real. Carolina came back in her last fight, very big knockout victory. A historic underdog, overcame historic odds, and she's the underdog heading into this one. So, and she pulled off another big upset, and especially in hostile territory. We'll see. The hits just keep on coming for Saitama. Itsuki Hirata making her UFC Octagon debut against veteran Angela Hill. Angela Hill fights anybody, any place, anytime. She is one of those fighters who will sign the dotted line to fight Jesus Christ himself if you put it in front of her. But Itsuki Hirata, very versatile, well-versed fighter. Great stand-up, great wrestling, great counter wrestling as well. I can see this fight staying on the feet. I think it comes down to who is the better kickboxer. And man, Itsuki Hirata, she can make a statement in her UFC debut in front of her hometown. That is going to put an exclamation mark on all the doubts if these people from one championship can come and compete at this level in the UFC. Angela Lee and B. Nguyen and Stan Fairtex kind of already proved that, but Itsuki Hirata going to try to add herself to that list of ONE FC fighters who made the jump and kind of showed that, hey, UFC isn't the only place where the best fighters in the world can be produced. Can she pull it off? All right, light heavyweight action. Thiago Santos going against Jimmy Crute, the Australian. This is going to be a slobber knocker. You can tell from the history of these men. These are two men that just throw down and throw and leave everything in the cage, in the octagon. Going to be a great showcase for both men. Get their name out there, kind of get their foot back in title contention perhaps. Thiago Santos almost had it all. Can he get to the top again? And the conclusion of the day 2 prelims, Maya Ostrom making her UFC debut, highly anticipated UFC debut against Rin Nakai of Japan. Very, very odd choice for Maya to come into this hostile territory and take on a Japanese hero, Japanese superstar in Nakai in Japan, in Saitama. But that just goes to show you that she's not looking to make smart decisions. She's looking to make risky, big name, big money decisions. And maybe that's just what this bantamweight division needs. It needs someone who's not afraid to go into this kind of uncharted ground, uncharted territory, and take on someone with much more experience in her in the cage, much more, kind of octagon time and fighting with the best in the world here in the UFC, and in that person's home territory, home turf. I mean, the home field advantage is real, but this just goes to show you, Maya Ostrom is looking to not just make a statement, but send a message to the entire bantamweight division. She says the bantamweight division deserves better here in the UFC. Is she that savior that this division, a lot of people claim to be in this division? Is she that one? We'll find out. Stipe Miocic makes his return to the heavyweight division after getting starched by Brock Lesnar the last time we saw him. And it is not up against an easy opponent. Yes, he is less experienced than Stipe Miocic. And maybe Miocic has a little bit of edge and skill, but we've seen the power, we've seen the knockout power, we've seen the pressure, we've seen just how many tools of the trade that this one brings to the table. Is it going to be enough to overcome the former, and some would say the greatest king of this division? Welcome back, Cody No Love Garbrandt in a trilogy bout with Dominick Cruz. This is the fight that Cody wanted. Cody said as soon as the last fight ended with that leg injury, he said, we have to run it back. This is what I want. I will not take any other fight except this one. He had other options. He even had the option to go up against Demetrius Johnson for the title. I mean, Cody Garbrandt had options, but he wanted this. He wanted to finish. He says unfinished business in that last fight, which saw Dominick Cruz win the title. Of course, Cruz recently lost the title to Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. Is this the title eliminator? Or is, TJ Dillashaw's next fight the title eliminator? It's very interesting here in this bantamweight division how anything can go on in this division. And it all kind of, boils down to what are the most exciting fights. In this fight, yeah, third time, these two, we've seen their first two fights, some of the best fights of all time. You run it back a third time. What do you guys, you viewers watching at home, how do you guys see this one playing out? Of course, as always, leave your thoughts, leave your opinions. I'm very interested to hear how the fans see this one. Do you see it going more like the first one again, or the second one? Second one, Dominick Cruz was much more competitive than he was in the first one. But Cody, of course, was a little bit slower, was a little bit sluggish in that second fight, especially as the legs started wearing down. Does Cody go back to pure boxing, less kickboxing, more pure boxing? Or does he, take it to Dominick, mix in some wrestling now? I don't know. It's very unpredictable, this third fight. 1-1. Wow. Who is going to break that score and advance to 2-1 in this iconic MMA rivalry? And it is the return of Rowdy Ronda Rousey up against Chris Cyborg. This has been a dream matchup for many, many years. Now it is finally happening. Saitama is getting treated. Dana White broke limbs, back and limb, life and limb, making this fight a possibility. Both women sign on the dotted line. and it is official. I mean, this could have been a main event on its own. This is huge, big proportions, very big implications for the women's bantamweight division. You talk about, you know, a lot of people say, oh, the division is stagnant right now. It's not really moving forward. Well, how can you say that now when you've got fights like this going on? Two big icons of not just this division, but the sport as a whole. They are going to throw down, and I cannot wait. The co-main event of day 2 will be 5 rounds in the welterweight round robin. You, the viewers, will get to vote on this matchup in October after the UFC 11 event. You guys will get to vote on who you want to see take this matchup in the round robin, the co-main event of day 2. And you guys will have a selection of anybody who competed in the first round. It doesn't matter if they won or lost. You have an option to vote who will be in this co-main event. All right, baby, the main event of the evening, the biggest fight of the year, perhaps the biggest fight in strawweight history. Angela Lee, unstoppable, the Mona Lisa, Angela Lee, up against the Black Mamba, Zari Mercer. What can I say that hasn't been said already? From the moment Zari Mercer entered the UFC, she had her sights set on one person, and that was Angela Lee. She told me she never imagined herself fighting anyone else, winning the strawweight championship off of anyone else. Zari Mercer believes that she really is levels and levels above Angela Lee. I talked to Angela Lee. She wants to make Zari Mercer pay. She says the name is fitting, Hell to Pay, because she said it's going to be hell to pay for the things that Zari Mercer has said. Hell to pay for the things you say. Angela Lee wants to punish Zari Mercer in there. She does not want this to be a quick fight. She says she's going for 5 rounds. She might finish her in the 5th, or she might just make her suffer for 25 minutes straight. Angela Lee wants to make a point. This is personal. Both of these women are personal. A lot of people say you shouldn't get personal in these kind of high stakes fights, but maybe that's the push that these two women, you know, really need. I mean, some people use that personal animosity to kind of get themselves over the edge, you know, from a great performance to a near perfect performance. If you ask me, this is going to be a back and forth 5-round affair, one of the greatest fights of all time. If my prediction, of course, it hasn't happened yet, so I may be getting ahead of myself, but that's definitely how I envision it. Angela Lee has come into form of her kickboxing in her recent fights, but Zari Mercer, she has so many wins in kickboxing, so many championships acquired in kickboxing. Her kickboxing is clearly, without a shadow of a doubt, levels above Angela Lee. Will they stay on the feet? Will Zari Mercer be defending takedowns the whole time? Will we see a lot of working in the clinch? It's so hard to say. This fight, I mean, just the many places this fight can go, and all of them will produce an interesting, very interesting, satisfying result for fans of the fight game. Cannot wait. Great main event, great fight. I'm so glad this fight is finally happening. We only had to wait nearly half a year, but we're here. We're back at you with the action. Lightweight bout. Iron Michael Chandler versus Edson Barboza. 2 heavy hitters in the UFC lightweight division. Big Dan Miragliotta on the assignment. Here we go. Round number 1 of possible 3 rounds. Oh, big inside leg kick right off the bat from Michael Chandler. That was a heavy leg kick. Nice hook. Edson Barboza, explosive striker, but Michael Chandler has that one hit knockout power that many kind of forget that he has at 155. Big hooks there from Michael Chandler. A nice overhand from Chandler. Chandler's got his hands down for a second as he backs up. Edson Barboza and Michael Chandler in the pocket with each other for a second there. And Michael Chandler ducks. Went for a takedown. Nope. Wasn't able to get it. Oh, check hook for Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler, Iron Mike. Here we go. Edson Barboza going to clinch up. Michael Chandler was on a bit of a losing skid. Lost to Justin Gaethje earlier this year or late last year, and then lost to, oh, that was a big head. Oh, they exchanged head kicks. Oh, wait, Edson Barboza's hurt. He was wobbly. And then he lost, and then Michael Chandler lost to Tony Ferguson too. Michael Chandler said this is a fight for his legacy. And this is what Dana White's Friday Night Fights is all about. You know, people trying to, all kinds of, you know, people trying to get back in the win column. People trying to rack up some wins. People trying to find their footing back in their respective division. And that was a big front kick from Michael Chandler. Oh, nice head kick from Barboza. That's the danger of going towards Edson Barboza. You never know what he's going to throw. That's the danger of walking him down. And look at Barboza now, stunning Michael Chandler 3 consecutive times. Chandler getting low, changing levels, but the takedown was unsuccessful for Iron Mike. Oh, big hook there from Chandler. Oh, my goodness. Barboza getting out of danger. That overhand could have spelled disaster. Check hook from Edson Barboza. And Michael Chandler now got stunned from that shot by Barboza. Spinning back kick. And a nice front kick. Oh, slip. Oh, huge high kick for Barboza. Double jab from Chandler. Back and forth action right now. Body hook, follow, body. Oh! Dropped him with an overhand. A body uppercut that he mixed in with a hook and then answered with an overhand. And Michael Chandler's smashing Edson Barboza now. We'll see if Barboza can get out of the first round. Michael Chandler going to end this one on top, throwing strikes. And that's the end of round number 1. What a start to this lightweight bout. Look at Michael Chandler, that big overhand right, that bomb from Iron Mike. This. Oh! Barboza confined to the cage. Did well recovering from that. I mean, we don't know if he fully recovered, but he did get out of that first round, and that's big. Round number 2 coming right at you. Michael Chandler, the aggressor so far. Big hooks from Chandler. Barboza's hurt again. He's still reeling from that last round. He's not fully recovered. You see his legs. He's not moving as quickly as he was that first round. He's trying to circle away from Chandler. Chandler, he's dangerous when he's got your back to the fence. And a huge head kick from Iron Michael Chandler. Puts Barboza down. This might be the performance. Chandler was looking for another hook. And down goes Edson Barboza. Michael Chandler going to try to finish this. Iron Mike back on top. Michael Chandler, some big shots. Oh, Barboza. Oh, he teased the Kimura, but used it to roll over. And now Edson Barboza now. Oh, Chandler pushes off the hips. Back to the field. Oh, nice combination from Michael Chandler. Big shots from Michael Chandler. Barboza's chin is in a bad way right now. He's just not recovering from that first round onslaught of Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler went for a nice combination. And a cow kick from Chandler. There's an uppercut. Could have ended the fight right there. Barboza going to the legs. Oh! Overhand from Michael Chandler puts the lights out. Turns off the lights in the house of Barboza. Nobody's home. The lights are off. Michael Chandler, a one-punch knockout. Look at that. And it was a big counter shot. Barboza went for the body, and Chandler came with the overhand. That is as beautiful as it gets when it comes to boxing. The perfect counter shot. You go low. Well, I'm all the way up here. Michael Chandler is back. And he is making his mark with a pathetic statement. Look at that. How is this pathetic to the rest of the division? Is this the heat that Michael Chandler is going to bring from here on out? If that's the case, This division is certainly on notice. Chandler. Huge hook from man. Huge overhand from Iron Mike. He saw Barboza go into the body. He stepped with that overhand, maximizing the power, and was able to get that crippling blow. See Barboza's head twist and turn as he goes limp noodle on the canvas. Hurt his arm going down there too. Iron Michael Chandler is back. Congratulations on the big knockout. Up next, middleweight action. Darren Till versus Marvin Vettori. And Dana White gave Marvin Vettori this chance. Marvin Vettori said, I want to fight on Friday Night Fights. Put me on there. 2 weeks ago, Dana gave Vettori the chance. And Darren Till coming in fast and heavy. Nice body shot from Till. Good hook from Vettori. Darren Till, he's scheduled to fight Aaron Snyder. That match is not official yet. I think Dana's told me that this is going to decide who fights Aaron Snyder at UFC 12 in Saitama. Right now, it's Darren Till was the one to do it, but if Marvin Vettori can win, that puts him in that position to welcome the Olympic gold medalist to the UFC. Oh, spinning back fist was blocked, and Vettori now. Hook to the body for Marvin Vettori. Big improvements on the boxing for Vettori right there. Oh, but nice stinging shot. Oh, head movement. But he did get caught at the end of that. He did catch the leg. Too much action to call sometimes here, especially in this middleweight division. Check hook for Vettori, but some nice. Oh my God, that hurt his leg. He got him with that leg kick, that inside leg kick, I think. Had Vettori on wobblies for a second. Stuffs to take down this Darren Till. Darren Till's going to target that leg now. He saw it hurt Vettori. He saw it hurt Marvin. Staring at each other. Oh, nice. Overhand, but it's blocked. Darren Till just gets out of the way of that overhand. Darren Till so fast. Oh, man. Marvin Vettori took a knee to the chest. Oh! Darren Till goes down, but he's back to his feet. Flash knockdown for Vettori. Vettori throwing heavy. Oh, stinging body shot in the clinch. Uppercut. Vettori backs off momentarily, but he's coming right forward again, and there's another uppercut. Oh, my goodness. Darren Till on his back again. Vettori's hitting hard. Vettori's throwing with some deadly intent. We've never seen Vettori like this before. Look at this. That head kick didn't really seem to faze the Italian. Here's Vettori coming forward, pressing the action as Till up against the fence. Oh, Till circles away now. Till trying to work into the clinch. There he is. Some good shots in the clinch from Darren Till, but Till's hurt. Darren Till's hurt. He's up against the fence. He's hurt. He's still reeling. Perhaps from that uppercut. See if Darren Till can make it out of the first round. Nice movement from Darren Till, the gorilla. Oh, slipping shot to the body from Vettori. Oh, that was a big shot from Marvin. Marvin dropped. He kicked the legs out from Marvin Vettori. We'll see if Marvin can recover those legs. Those legs might be shot. I don't know. It was a good round for Marvin Vettori. He got plenty of big hits. Look at this knockdown here. Look at that. The slugging. But at the end of the round, we probably won't get a replay of it, but at the end of the round, Darren Till got it. Oh, that was a good uppercut. Darren Till dropped Vettori with a leg kick, it looked like. All right, let's go into round number 2 here. Explosive first round. There's that body shot that he opened with last. Oh, spinning back elbow from Vettori. There's that body kick that he opened with last round. He didn't get all of it, though. Vettori. Darren Till might need to go back to the leg kicks. That leg of Vettori, it's a little wonky right now. Oh, there's a huge check hit from Darren Till, though. As I say that, stings him with a, drops him with a huge high kick. Darren Till, once again, going back to that leg, that inside calf. There's another high kick. There's another leg kick. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Till's hurt. Oh, Till's hurt now, but he stings him back. These two are going at it. This is the middleweight division right here. Oh, man. Up against the fence now. Circling back, and there's another body shot. Darren Till stinging Vettori, and Vettori eats another uppercut. Eats the canvas. Oh, Vettori tried to change levels, but Darren Till caught him. Vettori now with some leg kicks. Oh, Vettori. Oh, that looked like it hurt. That hurt Vettori. That hurt Vettori. He managed to keep his balance, but that definitely hurt him. And there's Darren Till with a check hook. These two are... Oh, another stinging shot from the Gorilla. Darren Till now. It's good timing from Till, but Vettori, nice. Vettori just trying to clang and bang. He's trying to make this a dogfight. Will Darren Till oblige? Darren Till needs to stay composed and focused. He needs to not let Marvin Vettori drag him into a fight. And there it is. Another big right hook from the Italian. Puts down the Gorilla. And he's back to his feet, though. Into the clinch. Nice elbow from Vettori in the clinch. Blink and you miss it kind of elbow from the Italian. Ooh, another stinging hook. Oh, and a check hook from Darren Till. Drops Marvin Vettori. This is so back and forth. This fight can go either way right now. Jesus. They are both hurting each other bad in this fight. This is what the middleweight division is all about. I don't know if Darren Till wants to wrestle with Marvin Vettori, but I guess he's going to try to score some points here on the bottom. Probably going to try to recuperate some of those earlier stinging shots. 10 seconds left to go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Darren Till's bad. He's in a bad way. That's the end of round number 2. We are going into the final round. Late knockdown for Marvin Vettori. Look at this. Look at that kick that put Vettori down. And that could have, oh man, that could have finished the fight right there. Vettori did well on recovering. And Vettori with a huge hook right behind the ear. Oh, he stepped into Darren Till's kick attempt and hooked behind the ear. Vettori coming forward. Till backing up. Oh, Vettori's down already. I think that was a left hand that Darren landed. Vettori still coming forward though. Vettori's got that Italian fighting him. Not Irish. He's not Irish. He's Italian. Chess battle right now. Of course, it's going to change in a moment as these two are content with clanging and banging in the octagon, making Dana White proud as he watches that cage side. Making the boss proud. Oh, huge shot from Vettori. Puts down Darren Till. This could be it. No. Darren Till, recovery on both of these men. Man. The recovery. Oh, again. And Vettori allowing Till forward. Spinning back fist from Darren Till. And there's a... Oh my God. That's the end of the fight. Till goes out cold. Oh, whoa. I think Vettori slipped a kick and came with a hook. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, man. What a counter shot. Oh. What an answer. What a punish. Till's face ate the canvas. That is a highlight reel knockout for the Italian. That Italian dream. Darren Till might be having a nightmare because that was a big shot. Let's see it again. Look at that slip. Oh! Oh, bang on the jaw. Oh! Vettori. That left hand, bang on the jaw, left hook. I think a hook like that tight, with that shoulder trajectory, I think that is putting anyone out. Look at that. Oh! Marvin Vettori just cashed himself the biggest payday of his life. He is going to UFC 12 to take on Scarface Aaron Snyder in his UFC Octagon debut. Can Marvin Vettori, he already spoiled Darren Till's comeback trail. Can he spoil the debut of the biggest prospect in this division, Aaron Snyder? Talking about Italian dreams, Marvin Vettori may just accomplish his. Wow! Bang! Main event of the evening, welterweight return of the former champion Tyron Woodley. Tons of controversy. Tyron Woodley making his return against Khamzat Chimaev, who's coming back down from 185 to 170 to take on the chosen one, Tyron Woodley. Tons of controversy for Woodley as he... Oh, there's that big overhand already. Oh, Woodley throwing bombs already. He drops him already. I can't even get into this backstory. Woodley's going off. Another overhand from T-Wood. He's got him up against the fence. There it is, smashing him in the clinch now. Smashing the taller opponent. Trip slam. Or throw. Oh my goodness, look at these elbows. He sliced him wide open. Chimaev has to get out of this, weather this storm. T-Wood's he's gonna punch himself out if he keeps going at this rate. That might just be what Chimaev is hoping for. Man, T-Wood came in for blood, and he's got it, smelling it on the canvas. And T-Wood now with some big shots from the top. The chosen one, Tyron Woodley, is it his chosen night? The first inaugural main event of Friday Night Fights. Oh, another overhand from Woodley. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, another knockdown for T-Wood. Chimaev is hurt. Herb, oh my God, oh my goodness. Herb Dina stepped in. That's the end of the fight. The chosen one is back. Can you believe it? Seek and fucking destroy. That is exactly what Tyron Woodley did here tonight. Let's take another look at it. Oh! In the clinch, some big shots in the clinch. Came up with those shots. Look at that. Oh! Turn that head, something nasty. And then the ground and pound. Herb Dean said, you know what, that's it. That's it. You know what, that's it. Yeah. It's about the time where Herb Dean came in. You know, that's it. Tyron Woodley back in prime form. Tons of controversy. Tyron Woodley got his conviction by USADA overturned, and Dana said, all right, I'll let you compete on this. I'll let you compete on this card. You want to compete on Friday Night Fights. You want to be in the inaugural main event. All right. I guess we'll hear more from Dana on that. Hasn't given the full story on this Woodley thing. Was kind of sudden, was kind of last minute, but nevertheless, it paid off for the chosen one, because what a performance to close out tonight's show. Oh my God. The ground and pound, the clinch work, the overhands. Woodley he was throwing with the deadliest of intent from the opening horn. And he put Chimaev out. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa. Can Tyron Woodley reclaim that 170 title? I mean, what does this mean for the welterweight Grand Prix? Imagine someone gets injured and Woodley steps in. Is that a possibility? Tyron Woodley looking at his best, like he has not missed a step, and there's still some masterpieces there. I mean, is Tyron Woodley USADA had their findings, but I can imagine many people questioning the validity of that. There are conspiracy theories out there, but you know what's not a conspiracy is Chimaev caught that fucking smoke, and he got smoked. Congratulations, T Wood.